confirming and going live. We are going to find. Hope you can hear me. Okay, it's only a few seconds delay. That's great. Let me get rid of some of this junk. Where am I? I need to announce that I am going live. How do I announce I'm going live? I knew how to do this, and now I forgot. Notifications, community, content, preferences, streaming tools. No. I forgot how to. I literally have forgotten. I was just here. Back to Twitch. And I need to put out a word. Focuses this is.
Well, you have to, play the show.
I don't need to play that. How do I put out a notice? I knew how to do this the other day. And I was all proud of myself, but then look what I've done. It's all messed up. Or don't look what I've done. Okay, let me turn this down. What's up, guys? How you doing? I am trying to figure out how to send out a notification. I knew how to do this yesterday, and I have already forgotten how to do it. Oh, you got a notification? Well, then maybe I don't have to do it. Maybe I just went live. What is up? Evening. Whoa, what am I doing? Oh, great. Okay, awesome. You know what I'm also going to do is I'm going to pop onto YouTube real quick. And I'm going to throw out a little community tab. Say hello. Come join us. We're going to hang out, have some fun. Well, that's fantastic. I love how everybody comes in and tells me they got their notification. That really does help. Hey, Boakley, how you doing? Hey, Kelly. Hey, Mbos. Look, everybody's showing up. That's awesome. We're having a party. Sort of. Stitching party. All right, hold on. Let me... Ooh. What's for dinner, Pantaloon? My husband was amazing tonight. He had some beef tips, which just little bits of beef, no big deal. But then he steamed veggies and then made some, he steamed some carrots and broccoli, and then cooked me some mashed potatoes because I love me some mashed potatoes. So that was very tasty and healthy. My body is like, with all these vegetables lately, my body is like, what is going on? I am not used to the nutrients. What are these things called? Vitamins. Brain. Well, if everybody got the notification, then I feel pretty good about that. I'm pretty happy. All right, we're just gonna throw out link, see if anybody else wants to join us. Tonight is the Reaper. All right, let me get back to streaming. Chicken cooked in salsa, topped with cheese and Spanish something on the side. Salad as well. Boy, that is really... Oh, chicken soup and tacos. Smoked some brownies today. You know, in Colorado, there's different terminology for that. But, hey, Annie, how you doing? Glad you can make it. The gang's all here. Well, Boakley, we're really super happy that you made it into the stream today. That's awesome. You'll find that we just like to kind of hang out and chill. For once, I was a little early today. Changing the stream time to a little bit later in the evening helps me, so I don't have to rush home, which is great because rushing home is not really fun. Although I only live like 7 minutes from work, but rushing home, talking to the dogs, talking to the husband, that's the hard part. I just realized I have 2 buttons. I didn't realize I had 2 buttons. 2 buttons on my shirt. This is like my favorite shirt. And I bought it at the grocery store. And it's just old, bratty, basic material. It's nothing special. But it's so soft. Alright. I needed to work on some Reaper. I tried working on it yesterday. I got sidetracked by, what was I doing? Was it Dachshund? Not sure what it was. I was like, I'm looking around for my glasses, which are right here. What's up, Main Stitcher? Yay! I felt bad for the showing up right at the end of the stream yesterday. It's awesome. Annie, you bought fabric. You for the very first time? That is awesome. Congrats. Yeah, Arrow's correct. Enjoy the rabbit hole. Yeah, it's a very deep rabbit hole, but that is awesome. Congrats. Oh, that's cool, Maine. That's cool. Oh yeah, and after I signed off, Maine, I realized you had already told me before. It was funny. My stream, I don't know how, my stream popped up, and you told me before that you live in Connecticut. You're from Maine, but you live in Connecticut. That was pretty funny. And I don't know why I was thinking. But the word Maine popped out to me. Awesome, Annie. What kind of cross stitch are you doing? Like, what's your stuff? Hey, Rebecca. Awesome, guys. Awesome. I got some kind of a... It's almost like I had a blister or something today. I don't know what I did. It's a little sensitive. I even put some lotion on my hands today to keep working on the dryness. And somehow I got that. I don't know what I did. Maybe it was all the stitching. Probably not, because there wasn't that much stitching going on. Some, but not a ton. Yesterday, Angel Chia. Hey, Angel, how's it going? Good morning. When you say good morning, what does that mean? Where are you from? We like to put everybody on the map, literally. I got a map. Oh, I like it. That's nice. That's cool, Annie. Yeah, you just got to practice. It's just, I can still remember when I first learned how to work. I worked on, I want to say it was a little frog. And it was just a little bitty frog. And that's how I started. And then I did that one. And then I got something a little bit bigger. And then I got something a little bit bigger. And then behold, behind me. It just went crazy. Singapore! Girl! Nice. Well, good morning in Singapore. Thanks for joining us. Yes, Singapore is, well, there's Jakarta. Is it the whole island? I'm going to look it up. I don't know why I look at myself on the screen when I want to look at you. Well, I want to look at the chat and look at you. 9 a.m. That is awesome. I think that sounds better than my at 9 a.m. there, and then it's, I think it's like noon or 11 or something in New Zealand. Maybe our New Zealand friends will come by today. Nice. Nice. Very cool. Sorry, I'm looking up Singapore real quick to make sure that I do this correctly. As correctly as I can. I'm going to have to get to learn Southeast Asia countries a little better. That is awesome. Oh, that's cool. Thank you so much. Well, thanks for stopping by. That is really cool. I love it. That's what everybody's been saying. This is really neat. So I love it. I love it talking to everybody all over the place, seeing what everybody's stitching on, and just relaxing and having a good time. The dogs are barking downstairs. They are a little nuts. For those of you guys who weren't in the chat yesterday, the dogs have been a little, and the birds are out. I may have to cover the birds up a little bit, because they've been quiet until now. Why do you look so fat? Did you eat a lot today? You look really big. Yeah, the dogs have been a little crazy. Jelly has been a little out of her mind the last 24 to 36 hours. Part of it, we wonder if it has to do with the fact that Bailey had a seizure Saturday, and she's not been quite herself. And so, we're going to pull out the hay thing. So it's been a little weird in the house as of late. All right. So for the most part, if I can look up your design on my phone, I will, so that we get to all share in what you're working on. I'm like, again, looking around for the glasses. Oh, getting old. Bountiful Harvest. Ooh, wow. All right, guys. Wow, that is cool. Wow. Check that out, guys. That's cool, man. That's cool. It's pretty. It's different to see sort of a nighttime scene on a Haid. At least it is for me. They're cool. Very cool. Of course, then I also look at... don't look at it. For once, I won't be using Pattern Keeper tonight. We're just going to be working on a regular one. A regular thing. Just got to figure out what we're going to do. Get some dog hair everywhere. Imagine that. Imagine that. Now, is there any music playing? Because I haven't checked. I tried something different. I don't know if the music's playing. Cool. Yeah, it reminds me of growing up too. We had my grandparents had corn. A lot of corn. Corn. What's up, Presto? Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for coming back. We missed you yesterday. I don't think you were in chat yesterday. We were asking where you were. Those of us that were there were like, where's Presto? Where's Presto? But Boakley, thank you for following. Hope you enjoy. Feel free to jump in on the chat whenever you want. Trista, hello. Welcome. You didn't get the notification. So many people got the notification. We had to figure out why some people are getting it, why some people aren't. Which means I had to figure out why some people are getting it, why some people aren't. Well, I know this time that I absolutely did not send out a notification because I couldn't figure out how to do it. I didn't prepare well enough in time. I mean, I was early. I just didn't know how to send out a notification. Hold on here. Oh. Let's see. Let me think. Do. How to use Go Live. Ah, yes. Click the pencil icon. Edit stream info. Oh. All right. Huh? No. Hold on, peeps. We'll get to the stitching in a couple here. I am just trying to figure out. Oh, wait. Think right here. Aha! Yes. I'm live. Done. I think it. Ah. Oh. Sorry you're having a bad week. It's not good. Might be due to the phone setting. Click on the bell. There you go, Pantaloon. Ah. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Okay. We're good. Yeah, you can request notification. All right. Alrighty. Whenever I start looking around, I'm looking for these. This is ridiculous. My brain is ridiculous. Hoy. There you go. Okay, stitching. Let's see here. Just a couple things here. There we go. Ah, everything's jiggling, jangling. All right. Ish. All right. There we go. Okay. Okay, presto. Okay. Prayers and happy thoughts and staying as healthy as possible, and that's hopefully everything will be okay. The odds are with her that everything will be just fine. But that is worrisome. I know that would be worrisome for sure. Whew. Alrighty then. So, yesterday, guys, I was in the stream. I'm going to lose the glasses again. I was in the stream, and I finally emailed Christine at a stitching shop to say, hey, how's it going? Oh, by the way, I'm looking for the floss that I can't find. The piece to finish it as well. And unbelievably, there you go, she had one skein left, and she had one of those left, and so she dropped it in the mail with all my other stuff today. She said she got a big supply of fabric that came in, so she was able to get a bunch of orders done this weekend, and so they were all going out, and I did get a notification today that my order went out, so theoretically I'll get it tomorrow, as long as it doesn't go on a tour of America with some of the other mail that goes out there. So I will hopefully have the signing of the Constitution fabric. I'm like, what's the word? Fabric. Hopefully, I'll have that fabric and all the floss and everything for the weekly update video. So I'm very happy. Yeah, I'm very happy. I can finish it as well. So that's really good news. I'm sure my mom will appreciate me finishing it. And um, so anyway, so it's hair, hair everywhere. So anyway, so I'm super excited about that, and I just hope that I'm able to hold off of starting signing in the Constitution because looking at it on Pattern Keeper, it's one of those things where you could get you could get into it pretty quick. I mean, you could get a lot of stitching done. There's not a lot of color changes in the first page. There's not, but no, I must finish something. I don't know when I'm gonna start it. When I do start it, I will start it on stream. So, but I feel like I need to finish at least one thing, right? And preferably more than one thing. Like, say Reaper. It is well. I'm still doing Boba Fett. Maybe when I get Boba Fett done, because I'll have It Is Well Done and Boba Fett, and I think that would be good. I'm making more progress on Dachshund. I got a lot more purple done yesterday, and I'm just chipping away at that as much as I can. It sits downstairs on my desk next to my husband, so hopefully that is something that I can kind of chip away a little bit at. That's still a relatively large piece, not as large as some of my other ones, but it's enough that it's not going to get done pretty quickly. So, but I want to get I certainly want to get It Is Well Done. That's going to be really cool. And when It Is Well Done, is done. We probably can get that one framed along with the third Ronnie Rowe that I never got framed. Market Square Tavern, I think it is. And then the, oh gosh, the other piece that I have. Hey, there you go. Cool. And then the other cross stitch that I have that I don't think. Oh yeah, and hold on. I got it behind me. Oh. Well, hold on. Here it is. Well, and then no, I don't have it. I think I took it downstairs. The other one that I did, that was had the eagle and the 1776, and I forgot everything else with it, but I can get that one framed as well. So there is. Hold on. Here we go. So, yeah, I really don't have that much left to do. I just need to finish it just out to here. Here. And so, honestly, I could probably do that in a day, like on my day off on Thursday. It's done. And I'd be so happy. I still have hair coming off my tongue. So, that would be very cool. I'd get that done fast. Of course, I have thought. Yeah. Anyway, I gotta stop thinking about starting new things. But yeah, that would be cool. Who knows? Maybe that's a 4th of July kind of start if I can get Boba Fett done. I should. All right. Speaking of stitching. Oh man, I gotta tell you. You know, my husband and I were talking about when we went on our cruise a couple years ago for our honeymoon, and I'm still shocked at how. Hey, Trista, thank you for following. Appreciate that. I still am mind boggled by the fact that when we went on our cruise, well, there you go. Well, it seems like a 4th of July start, right? Maybe we'll do a 4th of July stream. And the special stream will be that we're starting signing in the Constitution. And so, though technically, Constitution was signed not on the 4th. Let's not be technical. Let's not be historically technical. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, cruise. You know, I barely stitched on the cruise when we went on the cruise. I had a whole week. I had all day long, most days, to do whatever I wanted to, and I didn't. And I thoroughly, there you go, I thoroughly blame that on getting sick. Because I started to get sick probably a solid, maybe like the 3rd day. I started feeling kind of down, and that's when I started sleeping like 18 hours a day. It was ridiculous how much. I don't know, did I tell you guys how much I slept when we went on the cruise? Because I started sleeping, part of it was I was really stressed when we went, and I wasn't sleeping well at home, and I finally, I remember I would sleep till, I don't know, at least like 7 or 8 in the morning, and that was Seattle time, which was like 8 or 9 my time, which is really late for me. And then I would take an afternoon nap for a couple hours, and then I would go to bed at like 9 or 10 o'clock. I mean, I napped, and I probably slept 14 hours a day at least on the cruise. And then the final day, I got sick, and so that stunk. But clearly, I was getting sick the whole time. There was a guy that we were when we were getting ready to leave Denver. We were at the airport, and I'm sitting there. I still remember this too. Women have like really ridiculous memories sometimes. But I was sitting there, and we were kind of away from the gate because I'm like, I don't want to get sick right before the cruise. So I'm going to sit, as far away as I can and still hear. So we were sort of out on where the walkway was. And my husband was sitting next to me. He's like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. So he got up to go to the bathroom, and there were like 3 seats to my right. And who comes and sits down, like not right next to me, but the seat next to that, so like 2 seats down. It was this dude who immediately started coughing like he had pneumonia. And nowadays that would be like, whoop, big red flag, obviously. But I was like, oh my God, like I had to get up and move. And then I ended up getting sick. So he was on the plane with us. So did I get sick from him? Who knows? Probably got sick from somebody on the plane. But, I think from now on, regardless of the COVID thing, I think it makes sense that when you're traveling and you're on a plane or you're on a bus or you're on all these different areas, like I just don't want to get sick whenever I travel anymore. And it's so frequent for me to get sick. I'm just going to start wearing a mask whenever I'm traveling. I mean, I think that's going to be the standard going forward. But I think that would really help. So we're hoping in a couple of years, maybe a year, we might be able to go on another cruise. Because I got to tell you, my husband loved the cruise. He is definitely a cruiser. And so we had a really good time. It was the best. So hopefully we'll go again. And then maybe this next time I'll actually get some stitching done. So, because I could have stitched all day long. I could have gotten so much progress done. Oh well. No use crying over missed stitches. Nope. Nope. Everybody stitching. So if you missed the last stream, you'll see that I'm slightly set up in a different position. You can still see me stitching, but this is a little better for me to get some stitching done. Although I still want to adjust it a bit. Just a bit. Oh, I was so bad yesterday, though. I was so bad, guys. I blame my husband. My husband just is like, he is the chief. You guys think I enable you? Who enables the enabler? The husband. And he's the worst at that. Well, he's the worst, but he's also the best. That's right, Trista. We all should be cruising. I mean, can't right now, but it's fun. I never thought I would be a cruiser, but I just really enjoy it. I think it's the first time on a vacation. That's the first true relaxation I'd ever gotten on a vacation, and I mean that's saying something for me. So, but Mr. Enabler was all like, well, he wants me to have more fun. I'm like, I'm having fun. And he's like, well, you're stitching on the stream. I'm like, that's my fun. And so he wanted me to start playing video games again. So he's been talking to me for the last little bit about getting back into WoW and World of Warcraft and all this other stuff. And so I actually finally dove back in yesterday and played for about, I think, 3 hours or something. Spent the whole 3 hours trying to figure out what the heck was going on. Couldn't figure it. Oh, not that I couldn't figure it out, but I was just trying to. I'm not a huge player. I'm not a great player or even a good player. I just play. But one of my best buds is really good at it, and so I reached out and I was like, hey, playing again. What should I do? Sent me some videos to show me where I should be going, what I should be doing. Oh yeah, Isn't that great, Presto? It's like when you get that color and you fill in so much. That's why sometimes when I'm stitching like on a project week to week, and you'll see like there's a section where maybe there seems like there's a lot of stitching missing, and the reality is it's just that's all one color. And I know that as soon as I film the video, I can actually start filling that color in. I'm gonna get so much progress done. I really, yeah, that's a great feeling, knowing that it's gonna go faster. I love it. I love it. I want some more of it. Snaggle. Snaggletooth. Snagglerific. Saw this cute little bulldog puppy today at work. Oh my goodness gracious. Black and white. Mostly black with a little white mask and a little white chest. Black feet. You don't see black and white ones very often. This little dude was a cute little thing. I want to call him Wiggles. So I can call him Wiggle Butt. If he were mine, I would call him Wiggles. He was so cute. Nice, Trista. Hey, you know what? Whatever your jam is, as far as if you game, go for it. I've played a lot of different games in the past, a lot of different PlayStation, PC, things like that, but I haven't done a lot of it as of late, but hopefully down the road that is all going to change. Get a little bit more recreational time. I've never played The Sims. Had a nice big salad yesterday after I got off stream. So tasty. Planted potatoes. I tell you guys we planted potatoes. And when I say we, I mean my husband planted potatoes. In coffee bean sacks. So literally big... Burned myself again. Literally like 50-pound sacks of coffee beans from Brazil, I think. And you can actually buy those off of Amazon. And they'll come in. Oh, they smell good. And they're great as a planter for potatoes. So he mixed some soil with, I don't know, something. Don't ask me what. He's the gardener. I'm the eater. And so he put all that together, and he he took old potatoes. So this is where our love of The Martian came in. So like in The Martian, when the guy takes the potatoes and then lets them sit out and what does he call them? Not age, but harden up, whatever it is, and then you cut them, slice them up, and whatever, and then you put them in the. Anyway, we're putting them in the potato sacks, and then basically there's like I think there's 2 potato sacks sitting outside on a table we have set up, and hopefully at the end of the summer we'll have literally a couple of big bags full of potatoes. So that's the hope, at least. I really, that'd be cool. Corn sprouting. Corn in Arizona. How is that possible? How is that possible? Wait a minute, you're in Arizona. So I got the map. If anybody new wants to be put on the map, basically what we're doing is we're just literally, I'm going through and for everybody who's here on Twitch, we're just marking off states, provinces, countries, you name it. We're just showing where everybody's from. I'm not writing names down or anything. I'm just knocking off the covering for the different colors. I should probably get like a coin to do this. Probably would be a lot easier. Arizona. That is amazing, and I'm very impressed. I would love to be able to plant corn. I'm a corn fanatic. Fanatical. Especially sweet corn. North Carolina. We got North Carolina. Let me make sure it's extra filled in. North Carolina is a beautiful state. Been there. Lived there. Been to Arizona a few times. Every place is beautiful in one way or another. I'm not a picky person. I almost lost my thread. All right. Oh, grilling sweet corn. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hubby has a fantastic corn recipe where he literally we put it in the oven, and he puts a ton of unsalted butter in it and cayenne pepper, and there's something else that always makes it in, but I don't remember what it is. Maybe just like black pepper. But the spiciness, my mouth is watering. The spiciness is really good. But I forget how long it has to cook, maybe half an hour or something. We turn it over about halfway in just because the bottom half soaks in the butter, and then we roll it over. So, oh my gosh. Oh. And we can only do that with fresh corn, so it doesn't really do very well. Oh man, grilling it. Oh man. Oh. We should be getting ready to be able to do that. If depending upon how the corn comes out this year. But we got a ton of salad. What am I doing? Goodness gracious. Oh man, it's, you wouldn't think my husband likes all spicy. Everything has to have some level of spiciness to it. So he's always dropping that on everything, which is great. It tastes really good. But oh man, we combine some flavors, some spice with some sweet. Snag. All right, this is already starting off poorly. It's like 3 snags in the first 15 minutes of stitching. The other thing that we discovered for ourselves when we went to that really amazing taco place in Jacksonville was we never really tried Mexican street corn before. Forgot the name of it. Forgot what it's actually called. But oh my gosh. So good. Nice. Slices of tomatoes. Nice. Oh, have you ever grilled pineapple? If you slice pineapple in about an inch, maybe half an inch, depending upon what you want to do. I've also seen cayenne pepper or some kind of chili seasoning on, there you go, peaches too, on pineapple, and then you just throw it on the grill with seasoning on it, and just, a couple minutes on one side. It's Karen Donna! Thank you for following! I need to come up with a better follower thing than the little zombie person. That's just sort of the default zombie, or the default follower person, so it is what it is. Welcome. Thanks for following. But yeah, pineapple. I have not tried peaches, so that would be really cool. But yeah, pineapple and hot stuff. Oh, man. So good. But the Mexican street corn, man. They had a recipe there. I about cried when I ate it. And there's only a handful of my times in my life where, thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Welcome. Make yourself at home. Pull up a stitching chair. We're all just hanging out here, chatting, having fun, talking about food, making everybody hungry. But we my brain. Oh, it's a food. Food got me. Oh, so anyway, but yeah, I about cried when I started eating it. I was like, this is like one of the best dishes I've ever had in my life. And it wasn't like on the cob or anything. It was just loose corn mixed. I think it was like I think they put in like some mayo and some cayenne and a couple of other different things. And I was really surprised at what went into it. It was so good. Oh my gosh, it was so good. My mouth is watering. The broccoli and carrots I had tonight are like, don't replace this. Think of your liver. Think of your heart. Eat healthy. Ooh, says my stomach. I gotta highlight. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh goodness. My head caught on that. Trying to get me. Trying to get at me. Lobster raviola. Nice. Oh man. Raviola? Is that what I just said? Ravioli. Ugh. Oh goodness gracious. Let's not be talking about crab and lobster again. Oh my goodness. Do 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 do. Lobster. What was I working on yesterday? Oh, Rainy Wagyu Place. That's right. And I think I did some more stitching on it afterwards. Brought it downstairs and worked on it a bit. So what's up? Oh man, that's a bummer. That's a bummer, Angel. It's a bummer for him. Because he misses out. Where am I? Right here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Monkeys. What are you doing over here? What are you doing over here? It's funny, I cannot tell which bird is singing whenever they sing. Because when they're looking at me, I can't. Oh, no, now I can. It's funny how they are. I think they really do like it when I'm up here stitching away, talking. They're not too loud, are they, guys? Because I can. It's getting late enough that it's almost time to cover them up. But one of them's eating, so I'm gonna let them eat first. Do 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 do. I gotta highlight again because I'm already losing my train of stitching. Do 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 do. Ba-do ba-do. Ba-do 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 ba-do. Ba-do, ba-do. Ba-do, ba-do, boo, ba-do, ba-do. Sorry, I don't know why I have that song caught in my head. My allergies are a little bit better today, or actually quite a bit better than they were yesterday. Thankfully, it was a nice cooler day today, which I'm always grateful for because I don't like hotness. I don't like the heat. I don't like it at all. I'm just a cold weather person. And so as far as we can get into May with it still being chilly, makes me happy. Of course, last year, I remember I was so busy all summer long that I don't think I ever really noticed the weather at all, which is a good thing. There we go. All right. I'm just gonna tie this one off right here. There we go. Before I try and push it too far, and all kinds of things will happen. I got all kinds of stray floss back here. My husband is downstairs playing his video game. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, I finished up. Remember how I was. Do I have recommendations for Darth Vader design? Oh my goodness gracious, yes I do. My favorite Darth Vader, I did it for a friend of mine. Shoot me an email because I don't know exactly. Okay, I don't know who makes it, but it's on Etsy. And if you search Darth Vader cross stitch, it'll be kind of like a black, dark blue, I think. And what it is that it's an outline of Darth Vader, but within like the character of Darth Vader is like the Death Star is like his head, and then you've got like starship destroyers, and you've got AT-ATs and ATSTs and just and everything. It's like TIE fighters and everything as you go down, and it's just when you zoom in, you see all the different ships and stuff, and then when you step back, you're like, oh, it's Darth Vader, and it's one of the most fun cross stitches I ever did. I still kind of want to do it again for my husband. I did it for my friend who is the World of Warcraft guy, and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, it's a fun stitch. It really is. So if you want to shoot me, and yeah, that was way back finish. If you have, to me, that's my favorite. By far, that's my favorite one. If you can't find it, then just shoot me an email. My email is on my my blog, but it's julesandparker@gmail.com. And so you can just shoot me an email, and I'll find it for you, and I can send you the link to it. But that was amazing, and I don't know if I still have it. I don't think I have the design. I think I pretty much destroyed it. Yeah, presto, I did that years ago. Like 3 years ago. 3 years. Oh, stifled that yawn. Ha 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 ha. One will return. I have blue highlighter already on me. You cannot take me anywhere without making a mess. I'm telling you. Woo! We started rewatching the You're Very Welcome. If you can't find it, let me know, okay? Because I know what I'm looking for. I just can't remember who sold it. And it stitches great. It really does. It was really cool. And it wasn't a long stitch. Was it a long stitch? I don't think it was a long stitch. It's really cool. This would really... Oh, I can't believe I did that without my glasses. Amazing. So, I'm wearing my headphones. Why am I wearing my headphones? I don't know. I come home and I put my headphones on. I always have them off of one ear, not even completely on one ear, off of the other one. This is how I walk around all the time. Because sometimes I'll play videos or whatever on my phone, and I just like having them like right there for whenever I can start. It is what it is. So I was listening to a little something earlier. That's why I have them on. I was listening to a video earlier before I started the stream. But I just wear them. I think my ears like to be warm. Bippity boppity boo. Bippity boppity boo. Where am I? Where am I? Here? Am I here? It's so much harder without Pattern Keeper. I actually have to count. Yes. Yes, that is where we start. Good. Is Bippity Boppity Boo, which Disney movie is that from? Is that from... Which one's that from? Is that from Mary Poppins? I don't know all the Disney movies real well. I know the modern ones, but not the older ones. Hello. Bippity Boppity Boo. The Fairies. Sleeping Beauty. Thank you. Wait, Cinderella? Cinderella! Cinderella! Nice. Bippity Boppity Boo. Bippity Boppity Bippity Boppity Bippity Boppity Boo. Nice. Anyway, we started rewatching Mandalorian last night. Just 15 minutes of it before going to sleep. So good. So good. So dramatic and good. Oh. Pressure on my knee. Cinderella. Ah, I knew that. I could see, do you ever see the snag forming? Like literally right as it's forming and you're like, no, and then you still do it. That's what just happened. Here. Wee. I'm in a silly mood tonight. Silly mood. Bippity boppity boo. Bippity boppity bippity boppity. And then we were watching these little lion cubs. They were twins playing with their mama at some zoo. That was cute. Did you guys watch the when that giraffe was going to give birth for forever? Nobody knew exactly when the due date was, so everybody ended up watching for they put the live stream was brilliant idea for those guys, and getting sponsorship from Toys R Us. Oh my goodness, just the smartest thing ever. And I remember everybody was watching it, and it was like, I think everybody watched it for a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then everybody got bored, and then a week later she finally gave birth. There you go. Yeah, it was like one day you're like, oh yeah, I wonder what happened with that mama giraffe. I'm like, there's a baby giraffe! And so, yeah, it did take forever. And don't they gestate for 11 11 months, or is it longer? That's a long time. That's a long neck to grow, basically. It's a very long neck to grow. Bippity boppity boo. Bippity boppity boo. I think that's Star Wars. April. Yes. Yeah, it did take forever. And then there was another. I want to say that while while the wait was on for that giraffe, like there was another giraffe that everybody was watching, or other people were watching, and that one actually did give birth. It was very confusing. I'm gonna cover the birds up for a little bit. You guys are. I'm not saying you're annoying me, kids, but you're just loud. Oh, if I can stand up. Oi. It's a beautiful night with lots of clouds outside. Okay. Tuck in, my little ones. Good night. Good night. I'll turn the heat on for you, too. So the funny thing is that I actually cover the birds up every night. They used to be covered up with just like a thin blanket was what they came with, was what they were used to. But I'm like, well, this is a little colder than the room that they stayed in at their old house before they came to live with us. So I actually tuck them in with an electric blanket. I actually gave them a very nice electric blanket that works. And so every night I cover up the cage and then I turn the electric blanket on so it gets nice and toasty for them. Not toasty, it's just comfortable for them. And so I think they really like it. Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. Because I'm like, oh, they're like, I remember we were watching, and I forgot who it was. It wasn't like there was a commentator, but there were people that were writing articles about it, and they're like, she's starting to do this, so she's nesting, and that means the baby will be here in the next 48 hours. And then a week goes by, no baby. So it's pretty funny. I remember once when I was really young, I was probably like 18, 17, 18, and I was working as an assistant at this one veterinary hospital. And I remember once that there was this person who brought in their dog, and she was clearly very pregnant. And so they had, brought her in. They took X-rays, and indeed, she was pregnant. And so they had her. She was sitting down in the exam room. I was in there with the vet and the owner, and the dog was on the floor, and they were having this discussion about what were the options as far as did they want to have the babies far enough along that they couldn't there was a lot of like up and down, good and bad discussions going on. And then all of a sudden I looked down and there was a puppy on the floor. I was like, she's giving birth right now. And so I guess she's gonna have the babies. And so they just left her in the room for the rest of the afternoon and just let her give birth all by herself so she could have some peace and quiet. But I'm sure that's not what she wanted to do. That's not really like in dog world, like, she's going into labor, rush her to the hospital. That's not usually what happens. So, but, oh goodness. Oh, more stitching. More stitching. So I'm going past where I've gridded. I didn't realize that I left the gridding pencil. I had it up here, and then I took it down yesterday after I finished the stream thinking I might need it again. And then I did not bring it back up. Oh well. I will have to fix this later. Not fix it, but fill it in. Key eyeball. Oh, cool. No, you didn't, Presto. You didn't. How old is he? I'm usually like, they'll grow out of that. Nice. Oh, okay, cool. All right, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, it's a hard slog, I gotta say, and it's harder now than it was when I was in school. It's from a standpoint of just the debt these poor kids end up in. No matter how much you make, you're still just in debt. It's crazy. And there's just more and more schools popping out. Uh oh. Uh oh, we have a snag and a problem. Come here, you. Uh oh. Gotta do some, speaking of surgery. Alright, that's good. I'm already getting hungry. So that's what happens when you eat healthy. Your body is like, that wasn't enough sugar. I need more sugar. Yeah, seriously. No, make him take out the loans, dude. Is he in college yet? He's probably not in college, right? He's still at home. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did 4 years of college. I was lucky enough. Well, I was lucky enough, and I set my sights low in a sense that I went to a couple of different places because I started off in Georgia, and then I came out to Colorado. My dad offered to help some when I came out to Colorado. He wanted me to come out here for a while, so I did, and I'm glad I did. But I ended up having to go back to finish up college in Georgia, and I went to a small, I would say community college type college or school. And and again, this was like 25 years ago, and I lived at home, and the school was like 20 minutes away, 25 minutes away at the time. So I was really fortunate that I could get all the classes that I needed. I got my degree, and I was able to get out of college without any debt. But I worked a lot, and so so I was funny. He's in sixth grade. Wow. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Well, sixth grade. I mean, at my place, I don't. Well, it just depends on who's around yours. I don't let the kids come in and even observe until they're in high school. To be perfectly honest with you, there's a maturity thing, and so good for you, Karen. Excellent. I'm still paying loans. I mean, it's just it is what it is. But mine's not that bad. But 20 years later, I'm still working on them, and so I'm almost there. But um, yeah, I can't. I just the kids nowadays, man, it's so expensive. But yeah, my I have a friend of mine whose kid wants to be I want to say it's not a marine biologist. I was going to say an oceanographer, but it's actually a marine biologist is what he wants to do. And so their family is originally from Hawaii. So the cool thing is that if he can live with the family that's still in Hawaii and get residency. So what he's doing is because you can imagine Hawaii would have one incredibly amazing. They let him come in at 14, but you have to go with him. I'll do that rather than have him figure out what he wants to commit now rather than later. That's cool. Yeah, sure. I mean, if he wants to commit at a young age, I committed at like 6, and so I was before I even have memories. I was saying that I wanted to be a vet. Why? I have no idea. Like nobody in my family really likes animals, So I don't know why I was so different. For a long time I thought I was adopted, and so I am like half kidding with that because I was so different from the rest of my family. But as I've gotten older, I've realized that we do share a lot in common. But I was the black sheep that wanted to work with animals. So, um, but marine biologist. So they have a great program. So what he's doing is he's still living at home. He graduated high school this past year. He's living at home. He's working a ton, and he's taking all of his basic courses at the local community college. And then when he's got all of his prerequisites and all of his base courses done, then he's going to transfer to Hawaii, go live with one of the family members, wait probably like 6 months to a year, however long it takes to get residency there, and then go to school at the University of Hawaii in marine biology and do his thing. So good for him. That's awesome. He wanted to be a dad when he was growing up? Really? That's awesome. Now he's got siblings. He's changed his mind. He sounds like he's a pretty caring little guy. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Well, what about being like a pediatrician or something? But he sounds like he's a really caring little kid. That's awesome. Little kid. He's not that little. In 6th grade. Why, he's practically ready to graduate high school. No, I know he's not. It's all good. I should highlight again. Wow, I got a lot of stitching done right there. From a standpoint of how far down I got on this color, further down than I thought I had gotten. I'm half paying attention. I better pay more attention so I don't make any mistakes, like I did yesterday. Alright, I'm going to switch up colors as soon as I finish up this one. I got to get in and see the chiropractor. My neck is starting to lock up. I need to get it unlocked. Yeah. Don't think that being a vet is any easier. I'm incredibly empathetic too, and I have gone through some very tough times growing as a person and understanding the. All right, Maine. Thanks. We'll see you later. Have a good night. Thanks for coming by. This job weighs heavily at times, and it's very difficult. And for those people that are incredibly empathetic, it's not necessarily a great idea to choose a profession that makes you good at what you do, but also takes a toll. And like I said, I've been through earlier in my career when I was learning how to deal with my empathy. It was rough. It was rough, and I would say even now, like I have, it's I have my weeks, I have my days, like literally weeks, where it just seems like it's just the worst. Hey, Rebecca. I did not send that error message after you. You back. Well, that's good. But, hopefully by the time he's ready to get in college and, people learn. I mean, I really should be meditating, and I don't meditate. The older I've gotten, the better I've gotten at things, handling things. But it's a rough job at times. And yeah. I mean, I'll be perfectly honest. I don't recommend usually people coming into the profession. I think you've really got to want to do it. You've got to have a plan. You got to know how to deal with difficult times and whatnot. There are a lot of great reasons to do it, But if I had to do things all over again, if I could pick any job in the world, when I was wait, you guys don't believe me about how hard it is? No, seriously, you guys don't understand how hard the job is? No, like I'm really not getting it. Like, oh, the error message. Okay. Oh, I didn't do it. Okay, all right, cool, cool, cool. All right, I'm just making sure because I was like, wait a minute, and so sure I didn't do it. Sure I didn't do it. Uh. Anyway, it's just well. Oh, yeah. So what I would have done is I would have gone into education. I think I would have uh, when I was a senior, no, I was a junior in vet school of all places. We got to take a couple of electives, and one of the electives that I took with one other person in my entire class was what was it called educational technology, and it was right at the beginning of putting things on the internet and doing PowerPoint. PowerPoint had just come out, and we learned how to do PowerPoint. We learned how to do very basic website design. Um, and I'll answer that in just in a second. Um, and I loved it because the professors were just beginning to use slides, like PowerPoint slides for learning, and it just seemed like what a great way to educate, and all that was just beginning to come to fruition. And where I went to school at Georgia, University of Georgia, was one of the few universities in the entire country that had that kind of program. So I was like, I could drop out right now and go into this other. Yeah. So anyway, I obviously I didn't do it, but that's what I would have done. You got to do at least. Usually, it takes roughly at least 3 years of college because you got to get all your prerequisites in, and you got to have a really high GPA, and all kinds of other stuff nowadays. There's ridiculous everything you have to have, and test scores and volunteering and social activities and all that stuff. 4 years of vet school. And then if you want to do anything beyond, like if you want additional training, there's internships, there's residencies, there's just, you can be in school forever if you want to, just like anything else. Um, and so 6 years? Nah, 4 years. I mean, it's 6 years, 6 to 7 years altogether. I was 28 when I got out because college took a little bit longer for me, and well, I was technically 27 when I was done, but I was 28 when I took my first job because my birthday was right at the end of the school year. So, um, but yeah, it's a long slog, and nowadays it's a lot. I think it's a lot better than it used to be. The education, it's the back in the day when I went, they didn't have such a thing as they call it tracking now. Well, I think they do. I haven't looked at like the way students are taught nowadays, but well, not specifically, but we were probably one of the last classes that were required to learn everything. So we had not just dogs and cats, but horses, cows, pigs, goats, chickens, you name it, fish, you name it. We had to learn everything. And nowadays, they're basically, the basic classes are all the same, physiology and anatomy and things like that. Well, when you're in anatomy, you usually get to choose what animal you dissect. And some people chose horse, some people chose cow, and then the rest chose dog. And so, but when you get into clinics, when you finally get in to see patients, nowadays you get to just see, like small animals. So you're just seeing dogs and cats, or you're just seeing farm animals, that kind of thing. So you get a ton of experience when you're in school. I had to do large animal medicine, large animal surgery. Hey Coop. Pharmaceuticals. We learned epidemiology, we learned pathology, we learned, you name it. We took all those classes, and so it was crazy. And I don't want to go back and do it again. I really don't. But they get to do, the fact that they only have to do small animal is such a huge advantage. Um, I mean, although I will say, I participated in colic surgery, in horses, and um, we did crazy things with cows and goats, and um, did some pig medicine, and we pregnancy checked horses, and there's just all these different things that we did. Crazy birds, but it was too much. Too much, because as soon as I graduated vet school, like a third of everything that I had learned, I never had to know that again. It was I don't want to say it was a waste, but it never got used again. So I'm glad they went to tracking. Yeah, it's funny how much Arizona is. It's that's something that, yeah, you don't really realize. The other thing that I didn't realize about Arizona was how mountainous, like how some people go down there for the mountains, and I just never really thought about it very much, because that is cool. So cool. It's a dry heat versus Georgia, which is a very heavy, heavy wet heat. Somehow I always manage to go home the south in the summer. I don't know why. I don't know why, because I don't like it. It's so heavy. It's like walking into a water. Nice. Yeah, she was at CSU when I was at CSU, or Colorado State University, the little time that I got in Colorado. So, yeah, or is she at CSU now? She's been all over the West. Very famous. Oh, I'm already getting tired. Mondays are long. Mondays are like, I love Mondays though, because they're like my a lot of times I'm like, what, how did this get incorporated? What is going on here, peoples? Oh, something that shouldn't be ow! I just stabbed myself. There we go. All right, you go away. Always something. Always something. Yeah, totally. Yeah, she was. No, did I see her speak? No. No, I never saw her speak, because 25 years ago when I was at CSU, she wasn't she wasn't that much of a name at that point. And so I remember hearing about her because she worked in the animal science department, I think. And but yeah, I didn't. I mean, it wasn't. That was back when she was kind of starting to make a name for herself. But poly positive. It's your Friday. I like it. That'd be nice. Mondays are my busiest days. Tuesdays are the days at work where, like, half my staff goes away, so it's quieter, and I'm busy, but I can get a lot more stuff done. And then Wednesdays are kind of like my Friday, because I get Thursday off, and then Friday's my Friday. So that's cool. Yeah, absolutely. But no, I've never met her. I've also been at some different conferences where she's been. And I swear I've walked past her once or twice at conferences. And yeah, I did actually. She was in Denver. I went to a conference in Denver just a couple summers ago, and I was there for like a day. And she walked by me. She was about the same height as I am, I think. And but she wore that traditional like bolo, and she has that look. And but yeah, she walked by me at one point, and so. Oh, did not stifle that yawn. All right, stitch. Well, first we highlight and then we stitch. And that is just a tag along piece of floss. Alrighty. I'm not going to do any more 317. I'm going to change color. I don't know what stream beans are. What are stream beans? I haven't been on. They've changed some things since I last was really on. I don't know what they are. They sound funny. It's going to make me hungry again. Stream beans calories. Does that mean string beans? Topher. It's an icon on my channel. Well, then you'd think I'd know. But I do not know that. Stream. Okay, I gotta put the glasses on. This is so sad. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Stream beans Twitch. Jelly bean. No, that's wrong. Jelly Beans is a streamer. Oh, and then there's Bean the streamer. Hi, Bean. I just joined your chat for 2 seconds. Sorry about that. I do not know. Oh, thanks, Presto. You're awesome, too. You're super awesome. I know what you did. Yep. Alright. I do not know. I do not know because... yeah, I seriously don't know, guys. I've been on Twitch, but I normally hop on Twitch and I just listen. And I put it in the background of things. Who have I been watching? Oh, because I just started watching, I don't know. What did you do? I don't know. What did you do? Oh, I said that. Well, first of all, you subscribed. And second of all, you're awesome. Thank you for being here. Oh yeah, I started watching some World of Warcraft streamers. They're just nice and chill. There's a couple of them that are just nice and chill, just have good information, and like to talk and stuff. It's really cool. I've told you about the guy before that does Diablo that just puts me to sleep. And it's not because he's bored, because he's not, but it's just his voice. He just puts me right to sleep. I should listen to him. I should stream his channel when I'm getting ready to go to sleep at night, because I would literally fall asleep in 5 minutes. Maybe I'll do that. Is it possible? I don't know. Let me see. I'm sorry I'm yawning, guys. It's been a long day. Stream beans. Here. What are stream beans? I think that's from is that from a watcher perspective, a viewer perspective? On Twitch. Of course, then they want to show you bean or beans. Cool beans? Loyalty points. Did I set it up and not realize it? I know I didn't set it up. It may have just come with it. Oh, this is an article from 2 years ago. It's probably not going to be... I have no idea. I'll have to look into that because thanks for asking. I had no idea. I'm so professional. Designated form of payment. Watch Sims 4. Well, yeah, you're going to watch the game that you play because it's just fun. I like that. I just like certain personalities because they're just usually just calm and chill and they're just fun. There's a woman who streams WoW, and she's really cool. She lives in Oregon. She has a cat, and she always puts her cat on stream. Like she has a um, like she'll do an overlay of like if I did a green screen, I could put myself. I'm like pointing at the wrong thing. I could put myself down over in the corner of the screen with the stitching behind me, and then have the camera on like the gerbil who does nothing, or the hamster who does nothing, or the birds who are really loud, or the cat who's not in here anymore. Um, but I could do like a Fargo cam or something. Shoulder. Um, but anyway, so she's really cool, and so she's also really shy, and it's interesting because she's definitely shy from the standpoint of like she doesn't go out and socially meet people like in person, but online she's a really good personality and she's really nice and sweet, and she's puts out these really great guides for. And I don't even know how I found her. Just I guess I found her like a year ago, and I don't know, maybe like 6 9 months ago, she decided she was going to start streaming on Twitch. She makes videos on that, and she was really stressing out about it. But then she really pushed on, started like just regularly streaming on Twitch, and I hadn't watched her in forever, and it'd probably been at least 6 months. And when I popped up and I started doing Twitch, and I saw she was streaming, I think yesterday, and she had like I don't know, she had like 800 people watching her play, and I was just like, that good for you. I mean, that's awesome. Good for her. She was so nervous about it when she started. King's Quest. That sounds familiar. Where have I seen that? That popped up somewhere. That's popped up someplace in the last day or so. That's cool. Man, there's so much out there nowadays. There's really no limit to like what you can do, what you can find. Sometimes I'll go through a thing where I'm like, I'm just I need to find a new hobby, or I need to find a new whatever. I mean, that's hobby. Forget that. That was me 10 years ago. I need to find a new hobby. But I ended up, where's 5:35? Here you go. Let's push all the rest of you guys aside. But every so often you'll find something else that you really enjoy and you really get into it. See, but I think it's popped up somewhere in my life. I don't know how. Like, maybe my husband was watching a video or something. King's Quest. That's cool. That is old school. Old school. Maybe I saw it on Steam. Maybe that's what it was. It popped up on Steam, or it popped up on something. No, maybe that's not it. I don't know. I swear it's popped up. It's weird. It's weird sometimes how that happens. So in honor of my husband getting the potatoes planted, we listened to the Martian broadcast, the Martian thing about growing potatoes. Martian book. I'll get it out eventually. Get that word out eventually. Tim's Pancakes channel? Hold on. You never know. I get the weirdest suggestions on YouTube sometimes. I'm not saying the channel is weird. I just get like random things that pop up. Tim's Pancakes. Why does that sound familiar? Why does everything sound familiar? YouTube. Then everybody's talking about Tim Horton. Oh, now I'm looking at pancakes. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was a nice. Tim pancakes, not Tim's. Tim pancakes. Making pancakes adventure time? Wait a second. No. No, that's not it. No, now I'm completely on the tangent I have gone on is very deep and wide. Need to get back. Oh, okay. I'm gonna stop. I'm so far off topic right now. Just Tim Pancakes, like a first and last name. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time because YouTube making pancakes popped up, and then I'm just like, okay, I'm done because yum. Right now, after eating broccoli. Oh, there it is. There it is. Let's look. Right there? Nice. Is that you guys? Oh. Yeah. That's awesome. I love it. YouTube. I'm subscribing. And you can get all kinds of weird things pop up. I'm gonna like it. That's awesome. Aw, that looks like fun. That's cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to listen to that later. That's fantastic. Now I'm hungry for pancakes though. I really am. There's my glasses. There's my glasses. Oh, but I am a little hungry. There we go. All right, what number I'm doing? 535. Of course, I've got my. I ended up with my whatchamacallit, the pattern showing. My pattern showing. Where am I? What am I doing? Where am I going? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That is awesome. Good job. Good job. It's just fun. There's so many things out there though in the world. There's something for everybody. And if there isn't something for you, you go create it, right? That's awesome. Fantastico. I'm gonna go way over here. Way over here. Oh. And here. All right, presto. Have a good one. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Now we're stitching. Stitching like crazy. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes I'll just count out how many stitches I gotta do for this next little row, this color. Helps make it go a little faster. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it also helps me practice my counting because apparently I need practice. I gotta unravel before I snag. Unravel! Well, it wasn't that bad. Looked like it was gonna be bad. Oh man, guys, I'm telling you. It's good to be Monday night. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I gotta highlight. I must highlight. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And there's that. And there is that. I can't do my stage count. I still have hair on my tongue. It's probably just floating around. Floaty floating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, yawn averted temporarily. So one of the local restaurants, little rib joints that we like, one of my coworkers went out today, and my employees went out today and got lunch from them and asked them how they were doing because they're the perfect kind of family restaurant. They're pretty big restaurant too, not a chain, just a mom and pop kind of place. And asked them how they were doing because of the restrictions, everything's still, dining rooms are closed down and whatnot. And they said that they actually had the best Mother's Day that they had ever had in their entire business. They had so many to-go orders that it was really good for them. So that's cool. Good for them. There's opportunities. Yeah, I thought that was good. Well, one of the Mexican restaurants that we went to, we go to it, maybe about once a month, maybe. About 3 weeks after the lockdown started here, we went over to pick up lunch on a Sunday. We weren't sure how busy it was going to be. And there were plenty of people in the takeout. They were sort of spacing us out and whatnot. But I asked the guy who brought the food out and just said, hey, how's business for you guys right now? And they said that there was no difference in their business, that they still had, as far as how much food they were making every day and how much money and everything is like the same because of takeout. People still wanted to eat and we're still eating. So, good for them. I'm going to keep yawning. I'm sorry. Oh boy. Here we go with the yawning. Ba ba da da ba da ba da 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 da. Ba dum. Ba dum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Man, it's hard without Pattern Keeper. You lose your skills. I can't count. I lost my skills. I can't count anymore. I am confused. I'm gonna come over here and try to figure out where I'm at. Come over by the line. So if I do that, then I go over here. Alright. Alright, I get this figured out. Hope you guys are getting more stitching done than I am. I'm getting some decent stitching done tonight, but I gotta think that y'all are getting more done. Annie, are you still around? Are you trying to stitch? Nice, Rebecca. Nice. Oh man, there's so many good ones, especially the new ones that are out there. I know. Well, the good thing is that they're all like just like $10, which is nice, and they're gonna last forever. Yeah, they're huge. I haven't stitched anything but the pen and ink from the ones that you've seen, the Williamsburg Market Square Tavern and Piano Teacher's House. Nice. Cool, Coop. Hey, as long as you're doing something fun, that's all good. How big is your diamond painting? I think if I hadn't gotten into cross stitching, I think I'd be doing diamond painting right now. That is right up my alley. I gotta try really hard not to even look at that. Don't even look at that. Nice, Rebecca. Mini Healing Rose. No, we're gonna have to go look at it. No, I can't. It's a different hobby. But I want to. I need my glasses though, because I can't read anymore. Oh, I'm actually going to the dentist this week. Actually, I hope I'm going to the dentist this week. They called me and left me a voicemail today, and I haven't had a chance to go listen to it yet, but I need to. But they were trying to fit people in, and the dentist is actually going to be working like 6 days a week to try to get a little bit caught up. And like I said before, I'm pretty sure I've had it. I actually wonder if I've had it twice. I wish I could get antibody tested so I could know for sure. 2 feet by 3 feet? That is what we do. You go big, you go home. Actually, you go home and you work on your big, big diamond painting or cross stitch. That's what you do. Diamond painting kits. So it's called Mini Healing Rose. If that's the mini, holy moly. Oh, wrong website. I went to paintwithdiamonds.com. Well, good for them. I didn't realize they did diamond painting. That's cool. Oh, wait a minute. Are you doing? Did you convert it? Did you convert it from a cross stitch to a diamond painting? Wow. Wow. Good for you. That is awesome. So let's look up Mini Rose. Mini Healing Rose. No. So let's look up Mini Healing Rose cross stitch. That's how we'll find it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this, guys. How cool is that? Let me see the camera too. How cool is that? That's beautiful. Wow, that's awesome. Very cool. That's very colorful. That actually looks pretty good in the camera tonight. Nice. Wow. So many patterns. Wow, that's really, really cool. That is neat. 55 by 77, that's awesome. How do you guys, when you finish a diamond painting, like, how, do they all just snap in? Do they just, you put them in and they just kind of snap into place? I mean, I've never even, like, really looked into how it works. Because how do you get it, everything, like, if you want to hang it on a wall, like, will it just, everything just stay in place? My hair falls all over the place because of how many times. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. That's cool. That's cool, guys. That's really cool. That is awesome. Man, whoever came up with that concept, smart person. Industrious person, even. I better highlight. So this project definitely gets more difficult if I do a color and I separate out. I'm better off like coming up here and filling this in and then working my way down. But I just decided to. Actually, the reason why is because I don't have 413. I think I ordered it, but I'm missing 413 right here. Or do I have it right here and I forgot? No, that's not it either. Is that it right there? Oh, that's 414. 844, yeah. Right. That is cool. Wow. Mini Mask of Love. Alright, gotta look. I gotta look. More hair is getting in my eyes tonight. Is that Heaven F Designs? Ah, yeah, Rebecca, right? What if you mess up on diamond painting? Like, can you just pull the little drills off? If you end up realizing that you've done the wrong color or you get off by one line? Alright, let me take off Mini. It seems to have a problem with finding this cross stitch. Mask of Love. Well, that seems right. Well, let me get on here and search on Hade. Oh, there we go. I'm going to pull up the big one. Wow. That's amazing. Mask of Love right there. Presto! You're back. I don't know what these are. It's almost like I got bit by Dracula on my thumb or something. And so, I don't know what happened to me there. It's weird. Ah, that's pretty though. I love the detail in the back. Like there's like the moon, or not the moon, but whatever that is, the sort of moon. And there's all this like city skyline all throughout there. It's really cool. It's very detailed. It's amazing. Amazing. No. No, you know, you're right now. The only thing, yeah, not yet. The only thing that I can think of is if you had something that could, if you had an app on your iPhone that could run Android apps. That's the only way I think it could work. But that is one of those things where it's almost like you're hacking it, and I can't recommend it because my history with iPhones was not good. So I'm glad I went to an Android, but like my mom still uses iPhones. I don't even understand how to use them anymore. It's I've gotten so far away from them, but hopefully that'll come. I haven't heard yet about how long it might be. We were talking about this last week, and I was saying I was hoping that maybe the developer of Pattern Keeper, one of the ideas I would have would be, how much would it cost to actually pay somebody to actually just convert the Android app to an iPhone app, and because for one hand, people want it, and number two, it would definitely sell. Yeah, I get you. Presto. Yeah, Apple is weird about their apps. That's for sure. So, since we're sitting here, and I don't feel like stitching for the last 10 minutes or so, I sound like a teacher in class. I don't feel like actually teaching you guys anything else. Not that I'm teaching you guys anything here, you're teaching me. Let's go look at Ronnie Rowe and pick out a... Did you guys know there was a Ronnie Rowe Jr.? I didn't know he had a kid. No, I'm kidding, that's not his kid. He's born in Toronto, and he's an actor. That's funny. I haven't talked to him in a while. Not the actor. Ronnie Rowe. Ronnie Rowe, Ronnie Rowe. Ronnie Rowe. Ronnie Rowe. Designs. There we go. Hot diggity dog. Oh, wow. What on earth? How come I don't know about all this? He's been holding out on me, people. I also haven't looked. Look at the new dog patterns. Hold on a second. I didn't know he had new dog patterns. He didn't tell me that. There's Mr. Cooper. Looks like a wire-haired fox terrier. Mr. Hunter is a beagle. And Mr. Truman, look at that. He's a golden retriever. That is awesome. I really should do the dog series. I really should just retire and cross-stitch full-time, because I don't have time to do all this. That is awesome. So those are new. I did not know he was putting out new ones this year, because he didn't tell me that. He only told me about the American series. So now he's got this Golden Age series. There you go. All right, Golden Age series. Antoinette. Okay, there's Antoinette. And then this is Cicada. Wow. And then Danella. Wow. Modana. Wow. Mother and child. I'm just going through these really fast. I'm sorry, guys. That's crazy. He did not tell me anything about these. Wow. Wow. Nice. Nice, Karen. My Zuzu, the golden retriever, is insane. She's a full-time job all by herself. Poor kid. And then the American series, which is the one that I knew about. I mean, the Native American ones, I've got all of these, and I want to do them. They're huge, though. They're absolutely massive. I mean, look how gorgeous that is. That is so gorgeous. And then the White House one, which I also love. That's cool. It doesn't show up as well on that as it does on Mount Rushmore, which I think is amazing. I love that. Went to Mount Rushmore. Jack Russell's a hot mess. That's awesome. You know, Karen, they might have like a kit price that might be a little cheaper. You know, you can always email them too. Reach out and email them. And then Lady Liberty. That looks great. So that one's coming out really nicely. I'm not doing it, but one of you crazies out there, one of my subscribers, is working on it and sends me pictures occasionally on her progress. I got something on the phone there, and so it's looking great. It's really coming out nicely, and that's actually those are the Twin Towers there, by the way. So he deliberately put those in to the Twin Towers. So. But yeah, I love the Native American one, and I think of the 4 in this group. I want to say that I think, for me, Mount Rushmore, and the Native American one looks the best to me, to my eyes, but that's just my opinion. But the dog ones looked really good. I was so surprised to see those. Let me go back. My goodness, Ronnie. Holy cow, sir. That's awesome. That is awesome. So, the other ones that I've thought about is I like the nope, not the Innocence series. Innocence series is okay. Oh, the link is wrong. Okay, so the link is not wrong. The text is wrong. Row House. I like. Nope, this is New England. Oh, I gotta reach out to him and tell him that his. Nope. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So there's a few issues here, but that's okay. But I really liked. I don't know what it is about this one. I think it's the third one. Yeah, it's the third one. I don't know what it is about this one. I just like it. I just like it. That's cool, guys. Whoa. Whoa, that's cool. Cross stitching on your wedding dress. That's crazy. That's amazing. Let's go back. So, you can, okay, so the 2020, okay, so there's that. That beagle is so good. I mean, the golden's good, but the beagle definitely is sort of like just perfect. And that terrier is adorable. It's a doorbell, we like to call him. And the Westie, I think, is that the one that I have? Aww. Yeah, I have the Westie one. That's awesome. And then you can always get booklets, which come with all kinds of fancy things. But let me go to, yeah, I'm not as into the pen and ink, but with the color. I'm more into the originals. So the Ship series is one that I never considered it much, But he's got this pretty ship series. Oh, wow. Fleur-de-lis. Fleur-de-lis? See, those are pretty. If I was a ship person, I would do that. Because they're really pretty. And you know he stitches every single one that he does. Like, he stitches it himself to make sure that it stitches okay before he releases it. And so I've done Williamsburg. I mean, it's just beautiful. I mean, and it's long. It takes a long time to do these, for sure. Yeah, really long time. I've done Market Square Tavern. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I still have to tell my husband about your Renaissance Festival wedding. I think it's cool. And so this one is Market Square Tavern, and I did that one. Is that the one I just finished? I can't remember. Why does this look different? It looks different. Okay, Music Teacher's House. Now, this was the first one that I ever did. So, I'm pretty partial to that one. That one looks pretty great. Let me start down here again. No, that's not it. Colonial Pathway. Go back to Market Square Tavern. I guess that's the one I did. That's probably the one that's not. I think that's the one that's not framed. That's why it doesn't look terribly familiar, because I haven't looked at it in a while. So then you get that one done and up on the wall. The Christopher Wren building and Colonial Smokehouse. I remember being one that I was like, I might do that one, but the style is slightly different. It almost looks like it's a bit overexposed, like the sun is really beaten down on the front of the facade there. And then, of course, the U.S. Capitol is the one I'm working on right now, and that one looks great. Here, and I'm stuck on this top part. It's the hardest part, so as soon as I get done with that, we'll be able to move past it. And then Bruton Parish Church. That's cool. Awesome. Awesome. As I get a hairball. Alrighty. Cool, guys. Yeah. It is a gamble. It is. That's crazy. Well, let us know how it's going. How you get there. But I am actually going to sign off now, guys. It's late enough in the night. This is my usual bedtime, 9 o'clock. And my husband's actually, I can hear him back here. So he's finished playing his game for the night. They must have ended their raid soon or early. I still want to get something to eat and then head to bed. Probably shouldn't do it, but I'm going to. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. And you're very welcome. You're very welcome. I'm going to do a little bit different streaming schedule this week going forward. I need a little bit more time at night. I'm not going to do my Wednesday night stream. I'm going to come back and do my Friday night stream. And I'm going to try and get on a little bit earlier, maybe about 6:30, if I can, and stream a little longer, I think. And then Sunday I'm going to stream a little longer, try and get on a little early. So I'm going to do, for now, I'm going to do Sunday, Monday, Friday. And then when the husband goes back to the office, if they ever go back to the office, we'll probably try and do some Thursday streams. But yeah, I'm glad you guys, yeah, you're so welcome, guys. Thanks. It is fun when everybody chips in and talks and we're all chatting. It's a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much. This might end up being the Stitch With Me for next week, or I might do the video that I made yesterday. So I'm going to put it together and take care of it. I'm glad you guys enjoy it so much. This is so cool. I'll see you guys on Friday. I'll see you before that on the weekly stitching update that comes out Thursday morning, and we'll see how much progress I can make between now and then. But I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you really soon.